I took away from you and your mom. There is nothing I can say or do that is going to make that better. The thing is, if you do, the bad people are going to know where we're hiding. Maybe I deserve to die for what I did to your dad, to your family. Just people here, they don't.
Oh, Cheryl. The moment was good, you know, we need to have it, but to have a kid like that threatening Negan accepting it. I hope that it's not the end, you know, that we're gonna have more of that. For the boy to want his revenge and to give up on it, for Negan to accept his fate and to win the redemption. Do you understand what I mean? We need more than that.
Okay. It's safe. It's right
there. An issue? To resolve? You should have kept the door open. That's ugly girl. All of that for money. You know, into this world, this universe, you're fighting death, you're putting yourself in danger for money. Not for food, not for elementary stuff to survive. No, for piece of papers. You have to. Huh? We said no gunshots. Mercer.
You know what we want?
I'm sure we want that.
Ah.
The castle said you came here to steal some money. What, we all moving houses now? Is that it?
Sebastian made us come in here. He threatened our kids.
You tell the truth.
Some soldiers brought a group of us here.
How many were in your group?
12. Now it's just me.
She can't come back home. They're gonna know. Carol, you want to Mercer? You convinced him to go right there? After Daryl, like... You are this close to Mercer, Carol? April, girl. You don't seem funny. Oh, girl. I'm sorry, but she would not have survived to Sebastian, no matter what. Going out with the knowledge of what he did, getting back to the Commonwealth. Oh, just what and
anyone you find that refuses to give you something useful, you just pop them in the head and move on. We find our guns in the next hour before we burn this place to the ground.
That's an issue because they don't have the guns.
Is Elijah with you?
I'm not sure that they are still in. Ursha! Oh yes, you are still in? No.
Goddamn priest again. Let's go! Stop! Drop it!
That was a good diversion. But for what end?
Enough of this shit!
Why closing the door like that?
Turning on me, I'm the Commonwealth for what? Some tenement warlord and all these thieving followers?
The return of Elijah!
Where is assistance? Oh, okay. Whew.
He's gonna jump.
Wisdom never gets right.
To not tell the secrets he knows. You know, he's an agent.
Listen. Listen, we just need to talk things.
Oh no, he's not gonna jump. The revenge of the dead, eating you while you're dying. I'm not gonna cheer. That's torture. No one deserves that. Even the enemy, you know, the villain. Mercer, I really think that you can be one of our allies at some point.
Maybe 40.
He's getting tired of all of this bullshit. That much? Oh, I didn't think that much in that week, Mercer. Something to share?
You're gonna have to pay him. Sebastian,
Why?
No.
if you don't, he'll come after you. That's a fight you need to win. I'll carry you back to the gate. They won't search me.
What did they do to you, Mercer?
There they are.
Well done, ladies and gents. Well done. Yes.
Where I was in castle.
Dead.
They didn't make you.
What's up?
That is your cut.
Congrats, guys. We did it.
They did it.
I am so glad we're friends again.
Out! You want to make us hate him, writers? Congrats! I hate him. Mercer also. Really, Mercer? You're gonna be on our side.
Open range.
Maggie or Negan? To respond to you.
Yeah.
Carol.
Hey,
You still need
You did.
him, Carol.
I'm just helping some friends. Jam, a mission from Governor's son. He's been finding desperate people.
You're
sending them
snitching?
through swarms to get stashes of
You
cash.
sent your friends to do this?
Yeah.
You all made it back?
Barely.
And then mine.
He has it.
Did they get it?
Yeah.
Finally.
But why did you send the other people? What did they do?
You sent them?
Some bad situations. Either through stupid choices or an unwillingness to play by the rules. This place works because everyone plays their part. If you can't or won't,
Why am I surprised?
everyone will. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You need
Yeah,
this
people
money
think
into
I'm
your
part of
economy?
the problem or part of the solution.
I need that.
Uh-huh. You don't know her.
It's nice to be able to talk to someone who sees the big picture. Not many can.
We love that Carol. She knows how to deal with people like you. Careful, Negan.
You and I will have some unfinished business, no? You go back with your mom. Help her rebuild your home. In a few years, when you've grown up a bit, come find me. And I promise you, we will settle.
Fair enough. But are we in Kirby or what?
What did he say to you? What are you gonna do? Can't go back to Commonwealth.
I'm gonna have to. Lights go on, I know what happened here.
I don't have time for what's the professor.
Take them to your
Make
top.
something.
You need people, Maggie, in your top. More of them.
If Ian didn't steal the weapons, who did?
No. 2 weeks ago, okay. Oh, so really people... Okay, I didn't get that. I thought that really Lance lied about it. But
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense for a bunch of
strangers to just keep.
No thriller, no thriller. She's gonna be back. Oh, I really thought that we were over with her. I mean, right there she doesn't have any group. I mean, any member of her own group. Maybe she has a new one. But I really thought that we ended that story with her relationship with Daryl, with having revenge or not. Like, it was a good conclusion for her to just escape, for Daryl to let her escape like that. That was a good conclusion for our group, for our character, for this relationship, for Daryl. Oh, to have her back like that. I'm not so sure, you know, of the idea. What can it bring into the show, into the story? It's not gonna bring anything new, it's not gonna bring anything, you know, which is gonna make things interesting because it's gonna be a new issue. No, it's the same old enemies coming back and... Oh no, I'm a little disappointed by that choice, you know, to make her come back, and also what it means to have the same things, to deal with the same things. Because I thought that it was a good end, so it's disappointing to know that no, it's not gonna be the real end, we're gonna have another one which can be worse, you know. I don't know what to think about that. And also for the story to have the same thing again. Okay. We'll see what they're gonna do with that, but I'm a little disappointed by the surprise. It's a surprise, but it's not a good one, in my opinion. I'm really surprised also by other decisions, you know, made during this episode. Really decisions for the story. With their choices, I have nothing against these decisions. Why not taking these decisions? But by how they did it, I'm surprised by it. Like, all of this thing with Negan, this new group, this new woman that you married, who is pregnant. I mean, these decisions on themselves, why not? It can really bring something for the character, who is now gonna be like our guys who are defending their people and who have really a family with these people. Now Negan, he has that with that group, with that woman, with that new family that he's gonna build with her. So really these decisions on themselves, why not? But happening like that so quickly, because again for me the time jump, it's not a question of years, it's a question of months, and introduced, presented to the viewers so quick, it's making me feel like it's too sudden and I don't have the time to appreciate that change in Negan, to see it, to appreciate it, to have the consequences of it. Like, you are giving everything soon and quick. Too soon and too quick, in fact. And because of the fact also that we had this announce of a spin-off with Negan and Maggie, I'm almost gonna believe that that lady, Annie, I think, she's gonna die, you know? I really don't wish that, you know, because she seems fine, and yes, she can be great for Negan, for his character, for his evolution. Like, she's representing a new future for that character, so if you're killing that character, you're killing that future, and it can have deep consequences for him. He can switch, you know, into the bad side again, and I don't want that. Like, we evolved so much with his character that to come back to that, it would be bad. Again, for a decision, for a right-hand decision, I don't know how to say it in English, it could be bad. So I hope that she's not gonna die, but again, the announce of the spin-off. And see, it's bad, the fact that watching the show, I have to think about that, and I have to make assumptions and theories based on that, based on the fact that they already announced us how it's gonna end and what we're gonna have after that. It's bad. I'm against that announce right now. I said it a lot of times. Coming back to these decisions that they made during this episode, all of that thing about Negan and this new family, why not? Really, why not? I'm not against it, and it can be great, but it's really too soon, too quick. Too soon for the character to make all of that change in such a short time, and too quick, like, you're announcing it, presenting it to the viewers like in just 5 seconds. No! All of that, no. And the other decisions that I have trouble to understand during this episode, it's again about Negan, but more about Negan and Herschel. To have that confrontation between these two characters, that's a good decision. We needed to have that. To have Herschel understanding that Negan did that to his father and that he could have his revenge for that, but not right now, that's an interesting and good decision. To have Negan admitting that this son needs his revenge and that he could accept it and that he's gonna have to deal with it, that's a good decision. But again, too soon, too quick. Too soon to have this moment because Herschel is coming from nowhere, like he was not into the last episode, he was not supposed to be right down into that place, so to have that kid coming, saved by Negan, the confrontation just after that, it's too soon. Maybe not into that place, into that moment, for sure, and it's too quick because also, if you want to do it like that, you're taking episodes to do it, not just one. Like right there, it's happening in just 3 scenes, 3 little scenes in comparison of all of the episode itself. For a kid to react like that, to act like that and all, it seems off. For Negan to react and act like that, it seems too prepared also, like something... The decisions on themselves and what they are doing, why not? And in fact, it's great and interesting, but how it's happening, it feels weird, off, prepared by the writers, you know, but not by the characters. They shouldn't be that prepared for that confrontation. They shouldn't act like that, react like that, in fact. I'm surprised by all of these decisions. Again, not by the decisions themselves, but how they are presenting these decisions to the viewers. For all of them, in fact, it's a question of it's too soon, it's too quick. We can't appreciate enough the importance of this family thing for Negan because of that. We can't appreciate the importance, the intensity, the grave moment that it should be between Herschel and Negan because of that. Imagine, you know, if they took one more episode, at least one more episode, to build all of these scenes between Herschel and Negan. By taking the time, you know, in more than one episode, you're building a stress, you're building a suspense, you're building something. And because of that, the conclusion of that thing, you know, that confrontation is intense. You're living it as a viewer, you're into it because of that, because you let the time to the viewers to wish for it, to expect it and all. Right there before this episode, I didn't know that I should expect it. I didn't know that... Oh no, I'm disappointed. Because again, the ideas behind that are great, but it's how it's done which is bad. And the fact that for a long time now, I found all of these episodes really well written, to have now an episode which is badly written, in fact, because that's the job of the writers, to sell me all of these decisions right. That was not a good episode for how it was written. I mean, for all of the part with Negan, Maggie, all of them, you know, with this new group. That part for me was not well written. I really had the impression that they needed to end that story into that building during this episode, so that's why they put everything into it, like really. They forced it, and it feels like that, like they forced everything. When in fact, the end of that story into the building should have taken at least 2 episodes, not just one. Like right there, they needed to end it because they prepared other things for the other episodes, so they put everything. It feels like it. But all of the story with Daryl, with Rosita, with that place, with the money, with Sebastian, with Carol, with Mercer, all of that, it feels really well done in comparison of it. And it's bad because in fact, the importance of these 2 situations for the future are not the same. Clearly, the situation with that new group all of what happened right there, for the future, it's gonna have more importance than what Sebastian did, you know, and the fact that these guys that we didn't know before and we are not gonna know after that because they're dead, you know, is gonna have. It's just another proof of how much Sebastian is an asshole, this society is bad from the inside, and the fact that we can count on Mercer to be an ally, and the fact that Carol is manipulating Lance, like, it's just another proof. We're just continuing with that idea. Again, it's not gonna have a big importance at the end, you know, the conclusion of that story into the episode. But how it was done, it was well done. Even if I have a little question, you know, about the fact that Carol and Mercer are that close that she can go to him to tell him that, oh, Daryl is missing, do you know why? I'm gonna need you to go after him. Yes, we're gonna go out of the walls to go after Daryl, we're gonna find him. Just like that, we're gonna do that all by ourselves. Do you understand what I mean? There is a gap right there. The explanation of how these two are so close that Mercer is gonna trust Carol, is gonna follow Carol. How did they know where to find Daryl and Rosita? Again, for this episode and this story is written, we missed something right there. But at least the continuity of it feels more right. All of the action moments, you know, were cool, really cool. Classic Walking Dead stuff. This idea, you know, of the money, the importance of the money for Sebastian into that society, I said it during this action moment. The fact that right there you are risking your lives for money, you know, for a piece of papers, when before that clearly it had no importance, it was for food, for water and stuff like that. I think that it's interesting. They should have insisted a little on it, you know, with maybe Daryl or Rosita saying something about it, but they didn't. I'm a little disappointed, yes, by this episode. It was good, but it could have been better, and the issue with that episode, it's how it's written. And it's really disappointing me because for now, for this second half of the season, I really thought that the writers made an amazing job. Right there with this episode, they are disappointing me. Too many things which are not logical. For the part with Negan and with that story, a lot of things are happening too soon and too quick, only because you want to resolve the situation with the building during this episode, so you are pushing things into it to resolve things quick. And for the part with Daryl, it's okay, but it's not enough. We miss that thing with Carol and Mercer, and you could have gone deeper, a little deeper with that subject of the money, which is a big subject, you know, in my opinion, with the Commonwealth, with Sebastian, with this society. Oh, more. If you're watching just the episode, you know, without thinking about it, you can think that it's a really good episode because we have a lot of action moments, because it's really classic Walking Dead stuff, so it can please the fans because it's the usual stuff that we love about all of this action and badass moments that we love. But go a little deeper into it and it's a mess. It's clearly a mess. Tell me, what did you think about it? If you felt like me, you know, like it was badly written, that it could have been better, that all of that part with Negan is weird, is feeling weird. Tell me, what do you think about it? I'm really interested, you know, if you felt it or not, if it's me with too, you know, like that with the details and all. But right there, I really think that it's not details that we're talking about. It's such big things, you know, Herschel and Negan talking about the revenge. One day you're gonna come back to me to have your revenge. He's saying that to a kid. It should be huge, you know, it should be intense, it should be... we should be like that, and we should feel all of the emotions that it means for both of these characters. And I'm not feeling it because they didn't take the time to build that pressure. Okay, it's all for you and for me for today, so it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Crazy.